What's up, guys? This is Rofnum here. I know this video is a few days late. I was supposed to do it on the 24th, but the 24th was Zep's, or my kid's birthday. So I didn't do this video then. I'm doing it now on the 26th, so it's a couple days late, but this is my weight loss journey update. I told you guys that I would do one of these videos every month. I was going to do it on the 24th every month. I think I'm going to do it on the 26th every month, so that way, going into next year, I don't run into this problem of having to try to make this video on somebody's birthday. That's important to me, namely my kid. But not a whole lot of progress this month compared to last month. I mean, so as you can see here, these are my new measurements. Over here, these are my old measurements. There's not a huge difference, although I was able to get a scale, so I was able to weigh myself. My gut shrank down a little bit. I did get a new measuring tape. This is one of the cloth ones that actually is flexible, and it wraps around, and then you push the button right here, and it tightens down. So it makes measuring more accurate. This is 2 inches here, and so, you got the yellow side starts at 2 inches because you put it in here and it shows 2 inches is the line right inside there. You can't really see it, but anyways, you can trust me that it's 2 inches right there. Let's see that's a 3. The two right there. Yeah, 2. Yeah. Anyways, so this is what I use to measure myself now, because it wraps around real easy. I think I can wrap around my head. Let's do this. Let's wrap it around this way. I can wrap it around my big old chrome dome. Just to give you an example of how this thing works. Put this on your forehead, you push the button, it tightens down, and now I have a funny little hat, which indicates that I have a 25-inch around head. So that's how I measured my arms, my gut, my waist, my hips, and all that stuff. So as you can see, I lost 2 inches around my gut. I gained an inch around my chest. My neck is down an inch. My arms are down 2.5 inches. My left leg is down 1/2 inch. My right leg is down 2 inches. And my hips are down 1.5 inches. And right here we have my weight. Where is it? Right here we have my weight at 409.6. So, got some new equipment. That was another reason why I was waiting to do this video, was because I wanted to get the scale. I was waiting on the scale to come in, so I could actually weigh myself and do the measurements that way. So this way I can see my progress via the inches lost as well as the actual weight loss. Now, in the previous video, I said my goal was to be able to do 100 push-ups, 200 sit-ups, and last, I think, for 5 minutes on planking. I am nowhere near being able to do that, like, at all, because I still can't do crunches. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I didn't do a whole lot of exercise this month other than just walking, because, one, I am extremely out of shape. Even walking for extensive periods of time is difficult for me as far as breathing goes, let alone how it feels on my lower back. So I'm trying to primarily get cardio and my walking back up, so that way I don't burn myself out, trying to do an exercise and like my lungs give out before my body gives out, which at this point I think both would give out about the same time. That, and also I've been working on my diet, making sure I'm eating better foods, eating less food, and just in general really watching what I'm eating and stuff like that. Which the interesting thing is, the last time I actually weighed myself, I was 426 pounds. So the fact that my scale says I'm 409, I don't know if that's because the scale that I have now weigh it, cause every scale, especially digital scales, weigh a little differently depending on the surface that you're on. So that may just be the scale that I was using before was inaccurate. Maybe this one's inaccurate, but being's the inches that I've lost everywhere, I lost 2 inches around my gut. I did gain an inch around my chest, but I think I measured my chest differently this time than I did the last time. I lost an inch around my neck. I lost 2.5 inches around my arms. I lost some around my legs. Basically, I lost almost everywhere except for my chest, which is kind of weird that my chest didn't shrink. But like I said, I think I might have measured my chest differently this time than I did last time. I might have had the string that I was using tight, like instead of it being just sitting on the skin, which is why this thing is great. It just shrinks down to where it's just sitting on the skin. It doesn't dig into the skin. I might have had it just a little too tight, which made it so that my chest was smaller than it actually was, But now that I have this and I have a scale, my measurements and stuff should be more accurate. But this month, I'm going to really work on exercising more. Last month was mostly about getting my diet under control. This month's going to be more about maintaining the diet and exercising, getting my exercise routine down and doing that stuff. Last time I did a weight loss program, I did a lot of weightlifting. I'm not going to be doing any weightlifting this time because 1, I don't have a gym membership. I can't afford one right now. And 2, I don't have my personal weights anymore. So it's all going to be body weight exercises and cardio, which means that I won't be building as much muscle as I will be burning fat, which body weight exercises and for my body weight, it'll be almost the same as lifting weights for anything except for leg workouts. But it's going to be geared towards burning calories and burning fat and sweating and getting all that stuff out. I also want to make sure that I maintain good water consumption because I was all over the place with my water consumption last month. I started off really good and then I got really bad and then I was good again and then I was okay and I've just been okay recently. I need to really make sure that I am drinking the right amount of water. So, goals for this month. I want to get to the point where I can actually start jogging, maybe a couple laps around the local high school's track by the end of the month. By the end of the month, it's going to be a while, but by the end of the month, that's what I want to get to. I want to be able to do 10 regular push-ups. The goal eventually is to be able to do 100 push-ups, 200 sit-ups, and do planks for 5 minutes. That is the goal eventually, and I want to be able to actually run at least a mile, not jog, but actually run like I used to in high school. By no means do I think I will get down to the time that I had when I was playing basketball and football and doing sports conditioning and all that stuff, which I was a sub 6 minute mile back then. I don't believe that I will get down to that probably ever again. Because mostly that was a lot of exercise. It was a lot of exercise because like I said, I was doing sports conditioning. First class of the day was sports conditioning. Then I went through the rest of the day where I was going to class. That was in high school. So like you get up, might have had some breakfast if I got myself up in time because I had to walk to the school bus, which was about 5 miles from my house. So walk to the school bus, take the school bus to school. First period of the day was sports conditioning for my freshman, sophomore, and junior years. The first period of the day was sports conditioning. And then go through the rest of the day of regular school, get done with school, and then it was football practice or basketball practice or drama or something like that. And then I went to work and then I went home. So I didn't have a lot of time to sit around and snack and eat just junk food. Now that I'm an adult and I don't have to go to school, so I don't have to do sports conditioning, I don't have to walk to a school bus, I have my own car, I can drive anywhere that I want to go. It's made things a lot different for me as far as the amount of exercise that I get. Because like I said, when I was in high school, I was walking in the morning, I was walking 5 miles a day. Just walking 5 miles a day. So once I stopped playing sports, yeah, I got a little heavy, and I didn't like the fact that I got a little heavy, but the heaviest I was in high school was like 250 pounds, which as a 6 foot tall big guy like I am, where playing football and basketball and being in really good shape, the only thing I was missing was a six-pack, which I've learned recently from watching videos from people that do like the bodybuilding and that kind of stuff, people that you see the definition of the muscles and stuff like that. The way they do that is they dehydrate themselves, massively dehydrate themselves. And even actors, if you watch their interviews when they talk about how they make themselves look as shredded as they do, it's partially CG and partially that, unless you're somebody like The Rock, well, even he does it a little bit. But unless you're genetically gifted like The Rock or Chris Hemsworth or people like that, they have that shredded look. But for everybody else, they had to dehydrate themselves to where their skin was basically really tight because it was so dehydrated that it was just tight against their muscles and stuff that brought out the definition of their muscles. That was not something I ever did. I always drank a ton of water. Being out of school, now I drink less water, which I need to get back into drinking more water again, which I've been better about. But water and water retention is what prevents you from getting that really good muscle definition, unless your muscles are huge, like The Rock, or 70s, 80s Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, and those guys that are well known for being these ripped, just super muscly guys. Average Joe like me, not gonna look like that. ever. I don't think I'll ever get a six-pack, no matter how much I work out. So that was the only thing that was missing in high school was the six-pack. I had muscle definition in my legs, I had muscle definition in my arms, I had good pectoral definition. I was told I had a nice butt, but I can't see my own butt, so at this point I can't see anything below my gut. I mean, I can't even see my own knees. I can't even see my own feet. So actually I can see my toes, but that's because I have massive feet. But anyways, my goal is to just be able to run a mile without stopping. Not jog, but actually run a mile without stopping. And those are my goals. The push-ups, 100 push-ups, 200 sit-ups, 5-minute planking, and be able to run a mile. I want to have a 8-minute mile. That's my goal, 8-minute mile. If I can get under that, that's great. If I can't get under that, that's going to be disappointing, but it is what it is. As long as I'm in good shape and I'm healthy, I'll be happy. And I know I've been bantering on and babbling, and you guys have been here for a while, but thank you guys for being here and supporting me, and this is my weight loss journey update. And we're going to continue, and we're going to push harder this next month and try to get our exercise our working out going for this next month. So thank you guys again for being here. Keep your head up, keep moving forward. This is Rafnum signing off. Bye-bye!